We are going to go now and say a very big hello to Mount Pearl South member of the House of Assembly, Paul Lane. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Randy. How are you this morning?
Not bad, buddy.
Good, good. Randy, I had several things I wanted to talk about, and I know I have a limited amount of time, so I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can.
Well, why don't we limit it to one or two, because I'm probably going to fight I'm probably fight with you about something.
You probably will.
Well, generally you're wrong. What can I say?
Well, that's right.
All right. Anyway, that's not what you just very quickly. Dwight Ball. It says Dwight Ball.
Yes. I heard Dwight Ball call in yesterday, and I just made four little notes on four things he mentioned. First of all, he was talking about his, I guess his travels, really, is what he was talking about. He was on a little tour of the province and so on. Mm-hmm. He mentioned Harbour Breton. And so I just want to say to Dwight, I'm glad he had the opportunity to get down to Harbour Breton and to see the fruits of our labor, to see the results of the tremendous investment this government has made in aquaculture. The Conagra Peninsula has really been brought back to life in a big way. Things are booming down there, and it's due to this investment we've made in aquaculture. And very pleased he had the opportunity to see the fruits of this government's investment. Secondly,
and of course he's going to say, and so am I, well, if you've done so well down there, pave the friggin' road.
Well, we've had that discussion. I can certainly call about that again. That's not an issue. 17,
18-wheelers a week coming off that peninsula, bringing farm salmon around the world. Fix the road.
Well, as I've told you in the past, in terms of the roads, there's only so much money to go around, and we have made tremendous investments in roads and infrastructure all throughout the province. We will continue to do so, and we do so in all the districts, and we try to make sure that everybody gets its share because the money belongs to all the people in Newfoundland and Labrador. Anyway, he also mentioned he was in Long Harbour and how well they're doing out there, and again, at the time, you can remember former Premier Williams saying that they had a deal that you could drive them, and certainly this government a few years ago renegotiated that contract, and as a result we have stronger...
Paul. Seriously, Paul, you're going to try and sell that? You're going to try and sell that, are you?
Yes, I am, because we absolutely did.
Hold on, you're going to try and sell that the contract that Roger Grimes signed was so bad you guys renegotiated it.
We did renegotiate it.
Oh, come on,
the fact
Paul.
I can send,
come on, Paul. Changing a period, re-isolating a word. Come on, Paul.
No, I'm not buying that. I can send you the information.
I'm not buying it. You're trying to take credit for something the Liberals did. Let's move on.
No,
I'm not buying that. Let's go to item 3. Go to item 3 before we run out of time.
Item number 3. Item number 3 was FOGO, and he talked about FOGO. We talked about the ferry service, and I just want to remind Mr. Ball and everyone listening that up until last year, when this government invested in $27.5 million each for 2 new ferries as part of our ferry replacement strategy, up until that point, there had not been a new ferry in Newfoundland and Labrador for 20 years. So it was this government that brought in 2 new ferries last year. We have a third one now in the works through Kiewit. And the fourth one now, hopefully there's going to be an expression of interest out sometime early this fall for a new ferry for FOGO that the people certainly deserve. And so we are moving forward, and they will have the ferry that they deserve. But, to talk about the ferry service when it was this government, like I said, that after 20 years of no new ferries, was this government that have 2 in place, a third in the works, and a fourth in the works.
Just to play devil's advocate with you, because you're trying to do such a sales job, and I got to crap all over it when I can.
Sure,
let's remember this. It wasn't your government that did the ferries, all right? ExxonMobil did the ferries. Husky did the ferries, right? Chevron did the ferries. Statoil. It's oil money that did the ferries. You fellas had lots of governments long before, including the Liberals. I'm not leaving them exempt. They couldn't do the ferries because they had no money. So the money you're spending to do all this stuff, to go back and say they went 20 years without ferries, is disingenuous, Paul.
Well, that may be your opinion.
I have no problem with you. I have no problem with you saying, and we got this money and we're spending it right. Argue that.
We absolutely are.
But don't crap on the guys who didn't do it when they didn't have the wherewithal to do it.
Well,
that includes Peckford and Smallwood and Moores and all of them.
The point I would certainly make, Randy, is that the bottom line is that we are investing our dollars very wisely. And, if somebody is going to come on and criticize, they're going to criticize us for a ferry system when they as a government, whether they had the money, the means, whether it was mismanagement, I don't know. But whatever it was, the bottom line is that they didn't invest in the ferries, and we were left with a mess when we took over this government. And as I said, since that time, we have 2 new ones in play, a third and a fourth that are going to be put in play, and the people of Fogo will have the ferry they deserve, and I want to make sure that gets out there.
Pauline, I gotta go. It's 29:43. I'm off in 15 seconds. Gotta say goodbye.
All right.
Save the next one.
Next week on the EA. I'll talk to you next week about the issue about the matters going through the EA.
There you go. We'll do that next time. Take care, buddy.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too, buddy. Bye. I love fighting with these government politicians when they start trying to, do the 30-second ads.